Hey, what's up guys? JP here with J.P.BBQ. Welcome back to my channel, by the way. And today I'm gonna take you guys on a nice adventure, and I'm gonna show you guys how we prepare St. Louis style competition ribs. Okay, so come along on the journey and I'll show you how we get these ribs ready. We ain't messing around. Hey, what's up guys? It's roughly a little bit past 8:15 right about there behind me. They're still putting out some smoke. We got 5, no, that's 10. We got 5. All right, just got these briskets wrapped up. Got 2 of them wrapped up. Okay, you guys stay tuned and I'll talk to you guys later. Today we're gonna be using the nice people over at Two Gringos Chupacabra company were nice enough to send me a rub. Okay, this is their Chupacabra rub, a fine meat rub, a seasoned all rub, and this is what we're gonna put on our St. Louis style ribs. Okay, my brother over in Texas told me that these guys make really good stuff, so today we're gonna give them a try and we're gonna make some competition ribs with it. Okay, we're gonna look at these. They look pretty good. Nice thick ribs too. Look at that thickness right there. You know, got good marbling, you know, fat in it. That's what gives it the juices, and a nice rendition between the meat and the fat here on the top part. The only thing you want to watch out for when you're choosing your ribs, if you're gonna do competition ribs, judges like ribs that go straight up and down, and these ribs kind of are at an angle, but we're gonna do our best with them. Let's take a look at these other ones. Okay, well these are a little bit better. Okay, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for bones that are going straight up and down. Okay, and obviously they gotta have a good rendition between the meat and the fat. So these are pretty good ribs. The ribs that were on the top layer, not so much, but still, you know, they're gonna be good. And let's take a look at the last rack. All right, color's good. And these ribs, some of the bones are pretty good. Some of the bones are going straight up and down, and some of them are at an angle. But we're gonna do our best and get these seasoned up. We're gonna start off first with a little bit of olive oil, and use that as our base layer, and then put this Chupacabra rub, you know, right on top of them. Okay, so we'll see how these ribs come out. You know, they're gonna come out good, okay, because JP don't make that stuff. Okay, so what you wanna do here is, with these ribs, you know, get this membrane off. Okay, this membrane gets tough and chewy, and if you're going to be presenting these to a judge, you definitely don't want the judge to be chewing on any of this stuff. So what I do, I just take a knife, or just regular old butter knife like this, and I try to get underneath maybe one of these first bones, or maybe score it a little bit, and start lifting up on it. There it is, just like that. And once you get it started, you grab you a paper towel or something, help you grab it. And just pull away, pull that thing right off of it. Just like that, there we go. That's coming off perfect. Okay, and put that away. Here's our first rack. Man, that is a good looking rack. We're gonna get this sucker seasoned up, man, and I don't know, I'm excited about these ribs. They just look wonderful. Gonna be using our extra virgin olive oil. And all we're gonna do is just put a little bit on it, just enough for the season, you know, to, you know, bind on it. Here we go. Let's get the Chupacabra on it. We just start on the bottom side of this. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, it smells great. It smells really good. One thing I failed to mention is this rib right here, this St. Louis style cut rib, has already been trimmed by the butcher. This is something I've noticed that they're starting to do. If you buy ribs over at Costco, these St. Louis style cut ribs, you know, they already got them trimmed up, squared up like this. You may have to do a little bit of trimming on the edges, but besides that, you know, they're good to go. Take that membrane off the back, season them up with your favorite rub, and get them in the smoker, and they'll come out really good. And don't be scared to put enough of this stuff on there. You know, these are competition style ribs. Competition style ribs got sugars, all kind of spices. You can see that these guys, they use paprika in it as well. Gives it that nice little red color. It's what you want when you're making these types of ribs. Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to show you what these ribs are looking like after I've done put the Chupacabra seasoning on it. Been letting them absorb the aroma and the season for about an hour, you know, and I'm probably gonna sprinkle a little bit more just to give it that extra little touch of it. There we go. Man, these ribs are gonna come out fantastic. If you guys haven't checked out the Chupacabra web store, it's 2gringoschupacabra.com. Go and check them out. You know, they got a good product, and I know they won't let you down, and definitely your friends will thank you for it. So we're gonna put a little bit more, and man, you know this is a good rub when you see the juices like this pooling over. The salt and the sugars are just absorbing the moisture out of it, and man, they are gonna come out fantastic. So next step, we got our master built smoker fired up at 275. We're gonna put them in there for about 3 hours, and then we're gonna take them out, check them for tenderness, maybe wrap them up in aluminum foil, put them back in for 2 hours, and then give them, after the 2 hours, we'll give them a final glaze and let them smoke in there for 1 more hour. That's what you call a 6-hour smoke doing the 3, 2, 1 method. Okay, so you guys stay tuned, and I'll show you. That little guy back there, the little moped. He's always in the neighborhood. He's a cool guy. But anyway, you guys stay tuned, and I'll show you what these Chupacabra competition style ribs are gonna turn out like. As you can see, my wife's car in the background. I'm actually smoking in the carport. That's the nice thing about these master built smokers here. They're perfect. They're on wheels. You can move them around. You can put them anywhere. You know, if there's an overcast coming, you know, overhead, you know, stick it in your carport, get it close to the garage, something with an overhead, and you can still do some barbecuing. But let me show you what these ribs are going to look like inside this master built. Ooh-wee. Oh, I got to get one more rack. All right. There's our first one. Oh man, listen to it sizzle. And there's our second one. That's what they look like. You guys take a good look at it, because in a couple of hours, you know, they're gonna look even better. We're gonna be using applewood. If there's one thing that goes good with pork, is apple. Anytime you're doing like baby back ribs or spare ribs and you want to get that sweet taste, you want to use a sweet flavored wood. Apple wood, cherry wood. I've even seen some people use even like pecan for it. But apple wood is what we're using today, and we're going to load this in our smokehouse smoke chief generator, get that smoke flavor in our spare ribs, and go to town and have some fun today, guys. I'm gonna do something that I've never done before on my channel, and I'm gonna do a random giveaway. Okay, and all you have to do is hit like, subscribe to my channel, and write a comment down below, and I'll do a random drawing generator, and if you get selected, I'm gonna send you this 12-inch Kadoof pellet tube smoker. Okay, and this is designed to add more flavor to your meats. You fill it up with pellets, you light it, slow smoked, and if you get chosen, you will get to win this 12-inch Kadoof smoker. But besides that, okay, you guys hit that like, write that comment, subscribe to my channel, and we'll do a drawing in the future, in the near future. Take a look at these ribs, guys. Man, they have taken on a really nice color. Ooh, they smell great too. The bones are starting to pull back a little bit right here. Okay, but we're gonna get them lathered up with some sugar. Some people like using parquet. You know, I'm not a parquet fan. But if you want parquet on your ribs, you know, I do know that, you know, a lot of people, you know, put that parquet on it. I tried it once. It didn't impress me. But sugar on ribs, that does, okay? And then we're gonna take some of this honey. And this is a honey that a friend of mine gave me. It's called the wildflower honey. It's pure and unfiltered. So we're gonna give that a try. And on top of that, you know, we're also going to put a little bit more rub on here. You know, that can't hurt. And that's really about it. We'll get these suckers wrapped up, put them in the smoker, 2 more hours, and they'd be good to go. My new koozie from Chupacabra. Okay, here they go. Let's get one unwrapped. Get you guys maybe a little bit closer down in here. We'll get one of these. Oh wow, look at all the juices. All right. I'm gonna have to get technical here. If not, I'm gonna have all these juices everywhere, and I don't want that. All right. And hopefully it's not falling apart. There we go. Ooh, man. Boy, that smells good. Man, I wish you guys could smell that. Whew. All right, well, nice little pull back on the bones back here. We're gonna put some of our favorite barbecue rub on it just to give it that glaze, and we're gonna put it back in the smoker for about an hour. You know, all we're gonna do here is just brush it on. You know, we're not doing a Picasso here. You know, so we're just gonna lather this up, and that's it. Put this bad boy back in the smoker and let it glaze for about another hour. Okay, but that's what they look like so far. You know, they're looking good. Can't wait to get these cut up and sample them for you guys. Okay, time to get this show on the road. Let me show you what these ribs turned out like. Look at that. Oh my goodness, let me bring you down in here, get a little closer look. We're gonna cut into these ribs. You know, they've taken a very nice color. You know, I am very impressed. I wasn't expecting this dark of a color, but they did. They turned out really, really nice and dark, and that nice mahogany color. Let me get these flipped over. Oh, look at that, yeah. Pulled back from the bones. Very nice. I am definitely impressed by this. And I'm gonna cut right here, right in the middle. And see what these ribs kind of look like. Oh my goodness. Nice and juicy. And we're gonna cut one off. Or actually, we'll just get them all cut. Some great looking ribs. Them guys over there at Two Gringos Chupacabra, they know exactly what they're doing when it comes to their rubs and sauces. All right. Oh man, that's a beautiful one. Look at that. Look how juicy that is. I'm gonna eat that one. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. He's to kind of not a big smoke ring, but it's got somewhat of a smoke ring. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Let's see. Nice and tender. Not too spicy. Very got a good sweet flavor. It's a good rub. Okay, I am really impressed with these ribs, the way they came out. These guys over here at Two Gringos Chupacabra, look them up. twogringoschupacabra.com. You know, they got some pretty good stuff over there on their web store. But besides that, guys, you know, we're done with these ribs. I gotta get them cut up, take them inside, and I gotta feed the family. But I appreciate you guys watching my channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in and subscribing. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, you know, hit that button over there and, you know, hit that subscribe. I'm gonna be coming out with new videos every week. And as always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.